Hey, this is Greg Baker here at Eurocars. I'm going to do a walk around in this vehicle and just kind of point out the things that I would want to know. So I just had him spray it off because it was a little bit dirty. The things I'm looking for are like door dings and things like that, and I'm looking down this side and I'm not seeing any here on this passenger side. I always look at tire tread depth and whether or not the wheels have been curbed at all, and these are all in great shape. Comes with the factory side steps, and of course the Denali's giving you these little chrome looks. Here's this rear tire, Mickey Thompson's on it, so again no curbing or anything like that. Now this is the area that the Carfax is showing, and I've got it just looking perfect. It's got the right line here with the matted paint that is just like the matted paint on here, and it's good for rock chips and things like that. Coming around on this guy and then just looking straight up. So really hard to tell where a repair was done. We're also a collision center, and I asked a couple of guys before they left tonight to take a look, and they said it was well done. So as you know, we've got all of our sensors in the back. There's my hitch and then 4 and 7 pins, so if you're going to be towing, that'll help there. Backup camera, locking. It's got the Denali spray and bed liner. Just a few things, you know, it's stained, I guess is the way to put it. I don't know if it would come off with a good power washing, but that might be something to try if it bothered you at all. Okay, so now I'm looking down driver's side and I don't see any door dings or anything like that. Again, looking at these wheels and tires in great shape. And then front wheel and tire. So there we go. What looks like a little bit of road tar, I guess is the way to put it. Front also has all of my sensors in it. I've got the big camera there in the center of the windshield. So I'm just going to hop in this car real quick and kind of show you. It really is just in great shape. The leather is fantastic. I've got a couple of floor mats for this, but I would really recommend going straight with a WeatherTech once you get this vehicle, and then you won't have to worry about any of the carpeting or anything like that. Driver's side, I look for excessive wear and tear, maybe going into the stitching, and I just don't see any. Let's look at this side bolster as well. When I was moving it, it did buzz at me. It's got the buzzers in here for when you're getting close to somebody in the back or the front of the vehicle. Automatic headlights, automatic 4x4, integrated trailer, and then here we go, heated steering wheel. This button is the one that lets you follow the car in front of you without hitting it. I also have, once I get in here, I've got navigation, radio, all that stuff, and then I can move the pedals, so if your wife's a little shorter than you, she can sit in the right place but move the pedals towards her. Parking sonar, and then this one is the one that'll beep at you or buzz you if you're going outside of the white lines. So tow haul button, and then the ability to use the gearbox when you need it, towing and things like that. Driver's side seat, same thing. I'm looking for excessive wear and tear, and I'm just not seeing it. This one does have where if your phone has that device in it to charge, just laying it there, it'll do that. I've got USB ports, regular plug-ins, those kinds of plug-ins, his and hers climate control, and then heated and air-conditioned seats. Inside the cubby here, you've got a couple of extra plug-ins, auxiliary USB, and then traditional cigarette lighter one. It does have a sunroof, and I'm looking at the the headliner, and I don't see any pop explosions or anything like that. This is, of course, your hands-free Bluetooth phone microphone. You're familiar with that. We were talking on the phone with that earlier. I can tilt, I can slide. This one does the rear window there. I'm sure most of this you're probably familiar with, being a Denali. Most people who look at Denalis are familiar with them. You know, you've been looking, you know what you're looking for. Bose speakers, electric seats both sides. Just a real nice, good pre-owned truck. You probably wouldn't really tell a lot of difference between the ones that are just a little bit newer. You know, this being a 16 and all. But paint's in good shape. It is black, so it's gonna, you know, you're gonna be careful with it, you know, washing it a little bit more frequently. I do have a little bit of splatter right there, but in a used truck, these are a couple of things you're just gonna have to accept when you're basically getting the truck for about half price with 56,000 miles on it. So I hope that this has helped, and hopefully we'll have you down here on Friday and take this one home. Bye now.